Okay, sending out.
All right. Excellent. And we're live. Welcome to the Wednesday nights, a group of friends that get together to play role playing games on Roll20. On Wednesdays, we live stream our adventures here on Twitch and Facebook. So be sure to visit our website, thewednesdaynights.com. That's nights with a K. And to follow us on Facebook and YouTube, where you can watch all of our previous episodes. So now let's meet everybody. So tonight we have Bryce.
Hello, hello. I'm the Weasel, and this is the gang.
And Eldermane.
Hi, I play Davin. I am the tank.
And Keith.
Hi, I'll be playing Yurik the Mage.
And of course, Hans.
I'm Thad. I'm a cleric.
Just that.
And I and I'm GM Jeremy. So tonight we will be continuing our Beast of Burden campaign that we had taken a break from at the beginning of the summer. And in this episode, we're going to be playing the first edition Forgotten Realms campaign setting. However, we're going to be using the Castles and Crusades rule system. Now, we should also point out that we had some technical issues with the audio on the previous episode. So I'm going to go ahead and do a recap at the beginning. And also, Hans wasn't able to join us in the last episode either. So I'm going to do a recap kind of over kind of what everybody kind of went through, kind of from the beginning of the campaign all the way up until we went on break, and then a quick little overview of what we did in the last episode, so that we can get kind of up to speed there. So listen, Hans, and everybody else. So, all right. So, quick recap of kind of this whole early campaign, the Beast of Burden. So, at the very beginning, our heroes were enslaved by northern barbarians. The adventurers, Weasel, Yurik, Thad, and also Melisana, awoke to find themselves on a boat leaving Moonshay en route to the slave markets of Waterdeep. A storm wrecked the ship on the Isle of Villadel in the Corinne Archipelago. I don't know. Here, they discovered a lost pirate fortress, and they learned that the crazy landskeeper Keystake was supplying Yurik's uncle Arkin with books on magic and myconids. After defeating Keystake and some goblins and some orcs, they found a boat and barely escaped before the goddess cleansed the island with earthquakes, fire, and lightning. Then, sailing on to Dennick, our party paid a visit to Yurik's uncle Arkin, and they learned from the maid that Yurik's uncle was allegedly kidnapped by the Council of Sorcerers. Upon further investigation, they discovered Arkin had a basement full of myconid experiments and a strange magical communication device on the wall. While exploring in these caves under the house, they met another party from which Davin now joined their ranks. And after the party nearly destroyed all of the myconids, a group of wizards gave chase in the tunnels. The adventurers, again, barely escaped with their lives thanks to the unlikely help from a small band of rogues and an old friend from Weasel's past, the halfling Kit. At the behest of Kit, the adventurers headed to the Isle of Jockamon, home to Weasel's thief guild, Blacksteel. In a meeting with Uncle Bill, the leader of the guild, we learned that Weasel's father, Jack, is on the Isle of Ventress. He took a job for the Duke to reclaim a stolen treasure, and according to Bill, he had been gone too long, and so therefore was sending Weasel to Ventress to investigate. Bill also shared some disturbing rumors involving sea storms, talk of a beast awakening, and we learn of shadow people murdering the folk of Moonshay. So to investigate the status of Jack, the adventurers headed to the Isle of Ventress. This actually served a secondary purpose, which was to return Melisana to her home for a reward. Upon meeting Melisana's father, the Duke, he offered the team an additional reward if they could discover what happened to the previously hired party and if they could return the artifact stolen by the Duke's jealous brother, Dalen. The Duke then pointed the adventurers toward his brother's last known location, east, out of town, toward Witch Heed Hill. And then that took us to the adventure 2 weeks ago. And so, a quick little recap of what happened in the last session. The group went through, they were in Ventress, they geared up, got some more supplies. They met a small boy named Fred, who took the party to meet the gypsy princess who read their fortune. After getting their fortune read, they then hired Fred to lead them to Witch Heed Hill, which he did. And the party headed out into the hills, headed east. And while en route to the Witch Heed Hill, they did spot that they were being followed by a dark rider. Then they reached Witch Heed Hill. It was late at that point. They decided to rest, make camp for the night. And however, I almost forgot one of the most important things. When they got to Witch Heed Hill, they found, the previous party dead, hung up like scarecrows to frighten people away from that hill. And of course, who do we know was in that group, right? The
Character
Weasel's father.
development.
Indeed. Yeah, some serious character development right there. So that happened. And then they camped out and waited till the next morning. They found the entrance into Witch Heed Hill and went down into the chamber, which is what we see on the screen right now. So they'd gone down into the chamber. They found the first room filled with this green, hazy mist, these green coals, and this green fire.
Witch fire.
Yeah, witch fire. Witch head fire, I guess. And so they did some exploring, found some traps, opened up a door. They were attacked by a horde of zombies, which they
Not
took
once,
care of.
but twice.
Yeah, exactly, twice. And over here, you can see this little fire going, and that's where Thad, being Thad, set all the zombies on fire. And after dispatching all the zombies, they came back into here for a short little break, and that's where we are. Wow, what a recap.
All the cookies are gone.
There were cookies.
Oh, we had a break.
Yeah.
I'm just going to work after.
Hey, Hans. Yes, that's right. We had a web that we set for the zombies, and they got entrapped, and we figured it'd be in character for Thad to douse them with flame. And
That's
then,
Douse them with oil and light it on fire. Yeah,
Yep.
their signature move.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Do you
I went
approve?
with it. I thought it was a great idea. So that takes us to where we are right now. Let me open up this little screen. Perfect. And I'm just going to minimize. There we go.
So after catching our breath and resting up for a tiny bit, if Yurik needs to gain a spell back or something, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't remember if I checked these doors for traps, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now.
Hey, when you
Okay.
guys were in town, did you go through and have any of those potions identified? Because we got a whole bunch of them that we don't know what they are in the portable.
If they
We
were
did not,
identified,
Hans.
they would be in the party treasure.
Yeah, we did not, Hans.
We had the time for it, but I think we forgot that
Oh,
we had
Critical
them.
hit.
All right, so let's go ahead and Weasel can go ahead and roll to check for traps on that door.
Yep, I rolled a natural 20. Natural success.
Yeah, you don't find any traps on that door. It is locked, though.
Ooh. I pick it.
Okay.
22
All
on
right. So
primary.
you right and unlock the door.
I throw them wide open.
You push the door wide open. All right, yeah. You push it open, and you
The fuck was that?
as you push it in, right, and behind it is this bucket full of rocks. And king, right, as you just kind of push it, and it's just kind of leaning against it, pushes these rocks over. You get the door open.
What was that?
Bucket of rocks.
Oh.
What was that?
Bucket of rocks.
That's weird. Why is there a bucket of rocks just hanging out?
Probably an alarm. Someone just got alarmed that we opened.
That's what I'm with that. It's probably like a noise alarm, so they know someone opened the door.
Well, they know we're here. Well, let's move on.
So I see 2 doorways to the south.
Yeah, so this opens up. You step over the pile of rocks, and you got this long hallway that's about 5, 10, 15, about 60 feet or so. And you've got a few doors. You've got a door there, you've got a door here, and you've got a door here.
All right, I check the hallway for traps.
Go ahead and roll it.
$26.
You do not detect any traps. So what would you like to do next?
I'll stay behind Dad. We didn't have a tank last time.
Are we wanting to check all these rooms, or do we just want to skip stuff and head further in, or what do we think is going to accomplish our goal best here?
I don't know.
Cliff, I'm going to continue down the hallway and see what else is down the hall.
Okay.
So with that response, I'm going to lean against the wall and pull out some cheese that I have and just nibble on it until some kind of decision's made.
I'm just going to see what else is in the hallway before we make our decision.
Sure.
Okay. And so,
because these might just be little rooms.
Do you have light with you, or were you relying on that? What are you doing for light here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because my mace still glows. Because
the hallway ends into it opens up into a bigger room.
Okay. So yeah, it opens up into a bigger room, guys.
Oh, maybe we should take a look at some of these rooms.
Okay.
Very well. Pick one.
Door in the south.
Yeah.
Look for traps on the door to the south.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
21.
Primary.
You do not detect any traps.
I throw the door open.
Okay. Throw the door open, and it reveals a small room. There we go.
Ooh.
So it's kind of a makeshift little bedroom. And so it's this 10-foot by 20-foot room. It's got a small makeshift bed on the east wall, another bed on the south wall, and there's a table. Looks like there was a game being played there.
Any pieces of the game?
What's that?
Any pieces of the game?
Yeah, there's little game pieces there. There's some dice, some checkers. There's some, mostly eaten food sitting there. Some empty glasses. 2
So
chairs.
it's what zombie controllers or something? Or
What?
someone? Well, we just ran into a giant room full of zombies. So this must be the controllers of the zombies.
I'm gonna
Or this is who the zombies were.
rearrange the checkers and mess up their game.
I was gonna put it. Should we put it in our portable hole?
The checkers?
We can play it later.
I'm gonna check the door over here for traps.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll it.
There
You
are
do
no
not detect
traps
any
on this
traps.
door. And I throw the door wide open.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pop my head back in the room, and you know what, Yurik? There is nothing wrong with taking that table with you. You've got the room for it in the portable hole. If you want to play, play.
are we taking the whole game table?
Sure.
Well,
So
looks
you-
like
you
Put
the
stuff in it.
Flip
game
open
board is part of the game table.
All right,
Flip
so
open the
game
door.
hole.
Ew, what's that in the back?
Yeah, so you flip open the door, and this room appears to be empty except for the bloated and fly-specked corpse of a halfling sprawled in the corner down there.
Ooh, does he look familiar?
Wait, it's not Kit. Kit was with us at Jacomon. Is it like recent, like from one of the parties who came before us, or does it look like it's been there for a long time?
From this distance, looks like it's hard to say. Probably been there a long time, judging from all the flies.
You're gonna stand back down the hall.
I'm gonna walk to the bucket of rocks, get a handful of rocks, walk back to the door opening, and I'll throw a rock at the shape.
Okay, roll to hit. Let's roll a d20. I mean, make it an attack, basically.
Yeah. Armor class 13.
Yeah, you throw a rock, it hits the body, it thuds.
Doesn't move any or anything.
It does not. Not as if it was like alive and you hit it and woke it up. Nothing like that.
I'm gonna use my wand and point to see if there's any magic on it.
Your wand of magic detection detects no magic.
Huh. This must be a dead guy. Is that someone from your guild, Weasel?
No.
Let's go check this north door then. Sure is
I didn't
quiet.
want to walk in there and inspect it. Is this a crypt in here? Or what else is in this room besides a dead body in the?
The room is empty. It's just, there's nothing on the walls. It's a stone room, just like all the others so far.
But nothing in it.
And there's a dead halfling in it.
I walk halfway and stand in the middle of the room.
It probably reeks intensely in there, and I mean,
Holding my breath. Yeah.
do we get a sense of?
Okay.
You said bloated, so he's probably been here a while, huh?
Looks like it.
Or he ate spicy gyros.
I holding my breath the whole time I'm in here. Is it clothed? Has it got a backpack?
No gear.
Does it have no gear? Does it look like it has anything? Is it holding
Clothing.
anything?
Just wearing a
I mean, I'm
simple
trying
shirt,
my best not to
simple
touch
pants.
it while inspecting it.
Mm-hmm. Looks male.
How did he die? Is there like wounds or marks at all?
Can't tell.
Can I tell how he died?
Poison.
Okay, then I run out of the room before I have to take a breath.
Okay.
And I close the door.
Okay.
Nothing to see there. Check the door for traps.
Roll it.
20.
You detect no traps.
I throw the door open.
Okay. So this is a larger room that you throw open.
Whoa.
And you see 3 stone statues at the far end. Looks like a place of worship.
Do I recognize those?
Yeah, so you recognize this place as a small temple dedicated to Shantea.
Oh.
And, yeah, the 3 statues are just this area's interpretation of the 3 stages of life.
I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray
hold
at
on. This area is, so you're probably going to want to do something else. So you walk in, you recognize this as a place of worship. However, the place has been desecrated. There's blood and feces and filth smeared all over the walls and all over the statues, drawings that are lewd and disgusting. There's skulls and other body parts littered about.
That's pretty gross.
I think he's stunned.
He's stunned into silence. My God, this.
Or he's on
you
mute.
Okay, bud? You okay over there?
No, I am not okay.
I guess we can just go. I kind of have to pee. I guess this is a good enough area, right?
Oh my God.
I was actually going to see if you could do anything to maybe help clean this place up.
That's a good idea. I say as I take the last bite out of my apple and just toss the core on the floor.
I can cast mending on one of these things.
If you pee in here, I'm casting continual light on your dick and calling you glowworm.
All right, so let's take a look here.
Actually, yeah, I will do that. I think mending would clean one of the statues, the cantrip.
Oh.
I'm looking it up right now.
While he looks that up, I'm going to check this side door for traps.
All right. Let's take a
roll
look
15.
here. You don't detect any traps. So as you walk in and approach the statues, let's see.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. It just repairs stuff that's under 5 pounds. It won't clean an object.
Well, I mean, there's such a mess in here. It would take too long to clean it.
Well, I was just thinking of cleaning one statue, but
So okay, Weasel, are you damaged? It looks like you are. 24.
2 points. Yeah.
You are, as you walk into the room, you feel really good, and
Oh
you are healed back
yeah.
up to full.
Excellent.
Same with Thad, same with Uric.
not Davin.
He's outside.
He's not in the room.
Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
can't. I
I
can't
haven't
change
come
my
in yet.
bubble, just so you know. But I got a handwritten too.
I'll use my detect magic wand on these statues to see if they're magic.
GM Jeremy's the one who's got control over the adjusting hit points.
Yep.
Oh,
Worry not, Thad. I think your priestess is still, or goddess is still here with us and still very much aware.
Or is
Yep.
there
We'll
Is there-
punish
there we
these.
go.
is there a cloth or anything about?
There is not. There's nothing but filth.
Let's get out of here. We'll punish the people responsible.
Or throw open the side door.
Okay. This opens up into another stone room. Close in size to the one that you are currently in. Let's see here. There we go. And you find blood stains on the floor all over the place, and dust has been moved about all over the place, like sliding skid marks along the floor, smeared blood, boot tracks in it. The far south wall, down here, there seems to be some writing on the wall. Thad heads in. You see a large amount of writing on the wall, but a large amount of what was there has also been chiseled away and obscured.
Well, what can I make out?
Yeah, let me see here. I think I might have a handout for you.
Davin, are you going to come join us? Are you hanging out in that hallway?
Well, there's feces all over the room that you guys just walked through. Are we going to be going through that room, or are you guys coming back out?
Well, there's another door.
We'll see. I'm going to check the floor for traps before I move too much further in this room.
Okay. Let me get the inscription for Thad here. Let's see.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
I put my cheese away and enter that room.
Cheese and fish, man.
Hey, the elves make some really good cheese. It's expensive, but super tasty.
Oh, hold on. I already had it made. Sorry about that. I duplicated myself. Hang on. I'm going to delete that. There you go. Boom. It's got a little bit more. Hey, where's the... Good grief.
They definitely scribbled a lot away.
They did. Yeah.
You're such
white.
a tease, GM Jeremy.
I know. There you go. Boom. That's what it says. Gives you a little bit more description. You can see the far south wall is covered in large inscriptions. So go ahead and check that out. And that's what you can read.
This is in common?
Yes, you can make that out.
All right. Did I get the any effect when I walk through this room?
Yeah, if you're down, let's see, you're down 4 hit points. You are healed back up to full. So I'm going to add.
Oh, they're witch.
Add 4 hit points.
That's that. That's about the artifact. That's the witch head. Oh, yeah, it says it right at the end, the witch head. It sounds like the creation of the witch head artifact.
Indeed. Close that. So yeah, so that's what you read there.
Interesting.
It says witch head dungeon right in the description.
Yep, it does.
I didn't see that before.
And so I've created that it's under your handouts. So if you guys ever want to reference it again, you can should be able to find it on your handouts.
Sweet.
I actually don't even know where those are at.
It's by your character sheet, underneath of it. There's an area of handouts, and I think you guys might have some maps or something back in there.
Yep, and our party treasure.
It's the icon in Roll20 that looks like an identification card.
Yeah.
I see the...
Yeah, you got wall inscriptions, you got a map of the archipelago, party treasure, that map.
Although that leaf's probably getting
key stake made on
dry
the leaf.
and brittle.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, crumple. Yeah.
All right,
Indeed.
so I guess I'm going to check this door for traps.
The cleric scroll is party treasure. That's on me.
Well,
Okay.
take it out of party treasure then. Yeah, you need to go through party treasure and
A lot of stuff missed.
Get it all updated because you're the one who kept track of all that.
Have the
So I rolled
potion.
natural 20.
Yeah, feel free to update it. That's for you guys. So
Yeah, we can
let's
modify.
see.
Hit the edit tab. Sorry, Cliff.
No.
Any traps?
You don't detect any traps.
I throw the door open.
Okay.
I have a spell ready just in case. This door's got to have a bad guy.
You're so dramatic, Weasel.
Opens up into another room that's about 10 by 20 feet.
Check for traps on the floor.
And roll it.
Protection +2. I think I'm wearing that.
16 primary.
You do not detect any.
Anything in here?
The room appears bare.
You can tell that Bryce is an old school gamer because you don't get these days often check for traps on the floor specifically.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling. I'm sorry. Ever since I found that tripwire, I'm a little on edge.
Oh, there was a tripwire earlier.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, at the very beginning, there was a tripwire right at the bottom of the stairs.
I had that. I had that meeting right as you guys did that.
So. Oh, right. Yeah, so there was a tripwire over by the fire.
Okay, Weasel, let's check this other door here.
I just lost the map.
Might want to refresh your screen.
Yeah, just reload.
Ah, there we go. Anyone going in that room?
You're blocking the door.
Yeah, it's really your ball of wax at this point.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I'm going to go over and throw the door open.
All
Excellent.
right, throw the door
I
open.
like your style.
Doing my
That's it.
best to mimic Weasel, and I do it.
Dad's just staring at the wall over there.
Oh, I'm updating party treasure.
Okay.
You got to move your guy.
All right. Let me. All right. So you flip open the door. You see another room about the same size as the room that you're in currently, and on the opposite side, you see several naked bodies stacked on the wall.
Yum yum for the tum tum.
You are so weird, Yurik.
I feel bad for him. It's probably not the best way to go. And being stacked. This does appear to be a trapped room.
I look for traps in the room on the floor.
Roll it. You don't find
14.
any traps.
Yep. No, you're
As you're in the room, kind of checking around the perimeter, checking the floors, looking for a trap. You can kind of see. You guess there's about at least a half a dozen bodies stacked up, and they
guards
appear
that
to be
were
naked.
sacrificed. The guards that were sacrificed.
I'm going to use my detect magic on him. Wand.
All right, so you take your wand and you point it at the pile of bodies. Nothing's going on. Nothing's happening.
I walk over and inspect them without touching. Try and see how they died, how long they've been here, who they are.
Go ahead and roll intelligence.
Both of us are just Weasel.
14 primary.
Okay. Some people look like they were strangled.
Or no, 12 primary, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I think these are on the handout.
Suddenly, from the ceiling, drops a stone.
Her guards had to be slain for their own souls. Yeah.
Right over the door.
God damn it.
Thanks, guys. Way to go, tanks. Stand back.
What did Dad do? What did he do?
Oh, the tanks are just hanging back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the smartest thing ever. Let's just hang in the other room the entire time.
All right.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's okay, Weasel. We're good.
We're fine. I have a week of rations, then I can eat you. I mean, we'll be fine.
We have 12 bodies we can eat, and I have a fireball to cook them. We could actually set up probably a nice little inn here.
So I inspected this stone. Looks pretty big, yeah.
So let's see here.
This sucks.
I have a knock spell. I don't know if that helps in this game or not.
Go ahead and roll intelligence.
Both?
Yeah, if you're both checking out the stone.
I rolled a 21 primary.
23 primary.
The fit of the stone is so tight you can barely even get a knife blade in between the stone and that door frame where the door frame was.
barely even, which means you can, but it's really difficult. Thad, you want to go get a beer?
Both of you roll. Constitution check.
Why does the wizard not have the scrolls on him?
I rolled a 22.
Okay.
I also rolled a 22.
Okay. You're both starting to notice that it's getting really cold in here.
Oh, fuck. I start looking at the walls for like switches or, release mechanisms for the block, anything like these guys might come to life.
I want to investigate the block on this side as well, primarily along the ground. Is it sitting flat on the ground, or has it fallen into a divot, or what?
Yeah. So the stone is sitting flat on the ground.
Okay.
It's starting to get frosty in here, you guys.
I want to try to move the stone. I want to push on
really
the
cold, really fast here, and you both take 4 points of damage from cold.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast knock on the.
Is it coming from anywhere? Yeah.
It's just the walls, the floor, right? The walls and the floor are just frosty, right? Any moisture that was on the wall is now ice. As you're talking, right? You're just like, oh, like the steam, right? As you're talking, your clothes are starting to get covered as you bend your arms. You're breaking away chunks of ice off your clothes.
Wow.
Biting cold, and boom, take some damage. Oh, and so does the wizard. Biting.
I want to push on the northern part of the stone to try to, give a gap, kind of pivot it.
Roll strength.
All right.
Okay, where are you? Where were you searching, Weasel?
Searching the walls, first the north wall, then the south wall, and then the west wall.
Davin, even though you push as hard as you can, it doesn't budge at all.
That was an ungodly roll.
You're not even sure if the whole room could have filled with stone. Like,
right. Well, I mean, you said that there is a super thin, tiny gap, but super thin.
Razor thin. You can barely get a blade in there. Yep.
I can also spot hidden doors and stuff.
Let's see here.
It just says wisdom.
Why don't you dispel it?
Dispel what?
Dispel the magic that's making the frost.
I'm going to kick the bodies over.
I only have a fireball. I'm not going to let off a fireball in the middle of it.
I can't hear you. What are you saying?
I kick the bodies. Anything under them?
You kick the bodies. They're frozen solid now. There's 8 of them stacked. Your foot just thumps into this frozen body. What did you roll when you were... Let's see. Where are we? Let me go back through your rolls here.
I rolled a 21 when I was searching the walls.
Yeah, you didn't find anything. You were searching the walls and feeling. Your fingers are getting frozen. You're like, Jesus. Davin's pushing on the rock. Why won't this thing move? You guys are freezing.
I move the bodies. I tip them over.
Okay.
Or can I separate them?
You move the bodies, slide them over.
Jeremy, Knox says it unlocks secret doors and stuff. Would this be considered a secret door?
No, it's not a secret door. It's very much not a secret that there was a door there.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic in the room.
In the room that you're in, because you can't see into the other room now. It's blocked by that big stone block.
Oh, yes. Never mind. I failed to see the large stone block blocking the room.
Yeah.
Well, I'll check hidden doors south here.
Is there no lever, anything?
Anything under the pile of bodies? Compartment in the
You
floor?
slide it over. Roll as you search under the bodies.
.26 primary.
You can't find anything under the bodies. It's solid.
South wall here.
You search the south wall
18.
for a secret door. You don't find any secret doors on the south wall.
I say, Weasel, we can do it. We can stack these bodies in front of us and cast a fire. You ready? Let's do it. We don't got much time.
Not yet. We got enough time. Not yet.
Oh, we don't. We'll be dead in here in a few minutes.
The east wall. I searched that wall. Anything on that wall? Because I haven't looked at that wall.
Roll it.
.18 primary. I'm sorry, 17 primary. God, there's a lag.
You find a loose stone that you pull back, and you find a lever inside.
Motherfucker, pull it.
You pull it, and the stone rises.
Okay, I kind of straighten my clothes a little bit, and then I walk out. Oh, that was so nice.
All this cold, like all this hot air goes in, this cold air comes rushing out.
Big cloud.
You guys are like, your clothes, you're like white. There's frost all over your body and in your hair.
The one area we hadn't searched yet.
I'm going to not go in there.
It's very refreshing. I recommend it.
Yeah, that was pretty refreshing. It was like a cryo chamber.
You know what else is refreshing? Not being frozen to death.
Well, that woke me up.
Yeah, I'm ready to party.
Go. Let's march out here.
I go jogging through. Woohoo!
I'm ready to live.
That's hilarious.
I might need a cure light wounds, Dad.
That's hilarious.
Ready to live.
That's awesome.
That's why he needs the cure light wounds.
All right. Let's see.
Hold on. I will do a cure light wounds. I just have to remember what the die. Oh, D8. You get back 5 hit points.
Cool. I'm at max.
5 hit points for Uric. So let's take a look here. So you're back up to full.
Yep. What does Davin see?
I need to look at this. I don't know why this thing does not control why you can't edit your own hit points. Let me take a look here real quick. Let's see.
Oh, I can now. If you go to hit points on your character sheet and push it up and down.
Oh, really? Okay.
The left one.
And you should be able to also on the token. You might want to try that again. I think I found the button.
Oh, yeah, it does work, Keith.
You just got to make sure to hit enter afterwards.
I can change it. I can change it now, Cliff, on the bubble. Okay.
Yeah. You just got to make sure you hit enter afterwards so that it'll update.
Or just leave the menu. You just got to leave that bubble. And it saves. All right. What's in this big room? What does Davin see?
All right. Gotta get my glasses back on. Let's see here.
Asses.
Why am I hearing Immigrant Song in my head right now?
Because we come from the land of the ice and snow.
Because the noises the weasel and Wyrick made when they ran out of that room.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's coming up out of the floor? Like all dark
So,
crystal style?
in the very center of this very large chamber is this giant, like, gem that's, surrounded by,
hells yeah.
broken floor and stuff like that.
That's going in the bag.
Portable hole.
Yeah, it's pretty large. You're not going to be able to pick it up.
And we'll put it over the top.
So what's this? Is this like an inner wall, or what's going on here?
So it's a big circular room, and then down to the south is a wooden door going south. Let me highlight that. There it is. Yeah, now you can see it. So, big circular chamber, big crystal into the center, kind of bursting forth from the ground below, door to the south.
I'm gonna go up to the edge here. I mean, does this sink into the ground? Does this thing come up out of the ground or something?
It does appear to be coming up out of the ground.
Can I look over the edge and take a look down?
Yeah, you can look. You can look in there. The crystal thing seems to be coming up out of the ground. There's a wooden floor kind of around it, but it's all busted up now. You try to look down further, but it's just way too dark. But all you can see is basically just crystal underneath.
Is this thing anything?
No, it's just like a little ledge.
Okay.
Does the crystal pulsate?
It does not appear to be pulsating.
I'll point my detect magic rod at it.
Let me look. I don't think it's magical, but I gotta look it up. No, it doesn't. It does not light up.
Okay. I'm holding out my fungal rod or fungal staff.
Right. It's flaccid.
Okay. Just checking. Looks like a big door or gate to the south.
Look for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. Oops.
Nope, there's no traps. I throw it open.
All right. So this one, it's kind of like a big gate, like a farm gate or something. And so you pull it open. You're just like, no, we're good, guys. Whew. You pull it open. And if I can get back to my cursor. You pull it open, and the gate falls off of the hinge. Go ahead and make a dex save to get out of the way there.
23 primary.
Yeah, so you deftly jump out of the way while this thing opens up.
Ooh, stronger than I thought.
Yep. Let's move this guy out of the way. Yep, so that opens up, falls off the hinge, falls back into the room. At the same moment, where the hell? Reveal. Am I on the wrong layer? I am on the wrong layer. Sorry. So this thing falls back out of the way. At the same moment, on the wall, right directly in front, right here, a magic mouth appears and it shouts, "Illumine," and then it vanishes. And then this little wand right in the wall lights up, and light goes shooting forth from this thing, hits that prism, and the entire room erupts in this blinding light. And
Damn.
we're going to...
Nice. I jump out of the room.
Well, you can't. Hang on. I got to get back onto the right layer. So this whole room fills with light. Just... So the light launches out of that and just fills this entire room with this blinding light. And you can't see anything.
That's what Manfred Man warned us
Now,
about.
everyone gets a Dex save.
Oh, shit.
I rolled a 20 primary.
Okay.
I rolled.
So as soon as this thing happened, you brought your arm up, right? So Weasel brings his arm up and covers his eyes as soon as this thing shoots off. Same with Yurik. You cover your eyes.
Yeah, I
Same with Davin.
rolled a 19, but it's giving me a +5. Is that correct? That should not be giving me a +5.
You get your level added to attribute checks.
Oh, okay. So yeah, never mind. Yes, 24.
Just had a roll underneath your stat.
Sorry,
Oh, it's different in
We'll play
this one.
No,
a
it's
little different. Just roll your d20 and then add your level.
If it's a primary, yeah.
What do you mean primary?
So he's going to be a cleric, so his primary is going to be wisdom and one other, which we'll just assume it's secondary. So he's got a hit. Hans, you got to roll a d20, add your level, okay, and I need you to get an 18 or higher.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Okay, so you did not get your arm up in time, and you're blinded by this light. You're just like, whoa! Everyone else has their eyes covered, so you're all essentially still blind. What would you like to do? It's getting really hot.
I stumble forward, knowing that the that cave was where the magic mouth was.
Well, I put my
Okay.
hand against the wall
Because I was right in front of the gate, so I'll just walk until I
So
get clear
let's
of the
roll.
light.
Yeah, I'm positive that you can physically move forward and all of that. It's the disorienting. Make an intelligence check.
22 primary.
Yeah, so you move forward with what you believe is to be moving forward, and you hit the wall.
Oh, it must have rotated us or something.
Okay. Well, I just keep trying, reach out to
you
each
feel
side.
solid stone. Okay, you're like, damn it. You feel stone.
All we see
Okay.
is this white light. We
I
can't
just
see the
follow
crystal at
along
all.
the edge of the stone.
Okay, you start following along, right, the edge of the stone. Let's make a dex check. Thad,
Can
what are you
we,
wearing?
19 primary.
Thad, what are you wearing?
What am I wearing?
You heard
Chainmail.
me. Chainmail. What else?
I have, the blue garb, chainmail, hard riding boots.
Your boots are getting super hot. You smell smoke. And Weasel, you did your dex check. You feel against the wall. and you can feel that the wand wedged in.
I break it. I grab it and snap.
You grab it, snap, and the light stops. If I can get back to...
What the hell is that?
It's like ants
And
under
you guys see that Thad's blue garb is on fire, that his boots are smoldering.
Thad, you're on fire.
Stop, drop, roll.
I roll.
Do it.
You managed to roll dex.
Roll dex. I rolled a 7.
You look ridiculous trying to roll around on the ground. He clearly needs help.
I'll use my cloak and try to put him out.
Okay. You guys get the smoldering to stop and get his blue garb to stop being on fire.
So the cleric is the only one that caught fire. Is the crystal still glowing slightly at all, or is it completely dark?
It's gone back to the way it looked when you first came in the room.
Okay, let's get out of this room.
It's pretty clear that this wand was lighting up, sending light into that crystal.
Yeah.
The crystal was then, you know, making it super powerful, spreading it into the whole room like a prism, right? And was powerful enough to blind people as well as set clothing on fire.
That was not cool.
I feel warm.
Yeah, you guys who are stuck in the cold room probably feel pretty good right now.
It's not one, it's the other.
Well, let's head south here. It looks like a pathway, right? It's the only way we can go, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so this area
Going
here
down.
is more carved, you know, less of like the set stone of a crypt like what you were in before, and it's turning into more caverns as you move down into this area.
We've been here before. Fungal people. Or witches. I can't decide.
Huh?
The family memories.
And it continues down, you know, 5, 10, 15, about 30 feet. And then you got a little switch back after about 30 feet. And it heads east.
Cool.
So it is going down.
Then you got more of these like pseudo loose kind of steps.
I'm going to check for traps right up here.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
.26 primary.
You do not detect any traps.
Okay.
And so into this area, this opens up into kind of a bigger area. Let's see here. And then you see a stone wall. And then also this direction. There we go. So the passage kind of opens up, and then you kind of see these two stone walls.
Thad, you want to poke your head down the east real quick?
Yeah, I'll do some head poking. It looks like
Davin, you're going to go south. I'll stay here. Watch.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll snipe from back here.
Don't go too far.
You hear stomping, 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 stomping.
From
I
what
whisper
direction?
to Thad to come back.
Roll initiative.
Uh-oh. Group initiative, or are we all rolling?
Individual. Oh, hold on. I got to clear it from the last battle. Sorry. Did not see that we still
How do
had
we roll again?
clear and there we go. So you just click on your character, your token, and then you click the button, the macro to roll initiative if you have it.
Oh yeah, 10.
I don't have a macro.
Yeah, I don't think Hans has set it up.
Okay, so you might want to do that real quick. It takes like 2 seconds to do it.
If you go to the tab where your character sheet is, there's a how-to. You click that, and it tells you exactly how to do the macro. It's really easy.
Click macro. Add macro.
Oh shit! I just think I realized what that is.
Where is that?
Is that a Minotaur?
I think so.
Oh, Davin, I'm so sorry.
Ghost Minotaur.
Add macro at.
It's click on the how-to with under the newspaper thing
That it says
and copy the last 2 lines. On the hamburger, the 3 things, you'll have to add a macro.
oh no, it says click add macro. That's what I'm trying to find is the plus macro.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
On the very top to the right of the macros, a little button that says plus add.
Yes.
and it's
So
3
it's
lines.
so to get to your macro screen, it's next to the gear. It's got the 3 bars next to it.
Oh, the collection?
Yep. Click on collection,
Yep.
and then you click
Sorry.
on add at the very top, which is right across from macros. And then you just name it what it says in there, roll initiative or whatever you want to call it. Just make it easy to find for you. But I would just call it roll initiative. And then you paste those 2 lines of code into the body, and then you save it.
Okay.
And then there's a checkbox next to the macro that says in bar. You want to check that. There you go. Well done. Now you are in the turn order.
Oh, you rolled a
Alright.
10. Me and Thad.
Yep.
Did I beat?
So looks like Thad wins the initiative.
Ooh, I can pray.
Okay.
Weasel, what happened?
Then it goes
What's
to
up?
Yurik.
How did I beat you?
I know, I rolled really bad.
What is this thing? The stompy stomp.
So Yurik, what are you doing? Oh, so you look down, you hear you hear Davin, he gives some sort of signal as this thing comes rushing forward. It's completely silent, gray, stone-like, with 4 arms. Looks like a minotaur basically with 4 arms, and it just comes running towards Davin.
Well, shit. I'm gonna cast
Wait, don't
altar. Oh, yeah, Thad's first.
Thought he said he wanted to pray.
Well, no, I'm
That's
casting
cool.
this.
You can do more. Cool.
Oh, so
What are you casting?
I'm casting prayer.
Okay.
So, friendly have a +1 to attacks, damage, and saving throws.
Yeah.
And
What level is prayer?
level 3.
Okay. Prayer.
Got it?
I do.
Sweet.
There it is. Yep. Caster and the caster's allies gain a +1 bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving throws, and the foes get a -1 penalty. Everybody within the spell's 50 square foot effect. So I believe that's going to be everybody. Yep. Cool. So everyone's got a +1. And that Minotaur creature's got a -1. So now it's your turn.
Okay, well, I was going to cast
Cast what?
alter size on Davin, so he's going to increase 50%.
Ooh. Davin, you're standing there when suddenly you suddenly start growing.
I'd freak the fuck out if I suddenly start growing.
I would too, but I've done it before once, so I am not totally by surprise. But I kind of like flex, making fists in front of my chest, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so in this one, you get a +1 bonus to strength for every 20%. So you would get you're 50% larger, so you would get +2 to your strength.
Wow.
Cool. So you could actually, I think, just go into your character sheet and just temporarily boost your strength by 2. And let's see, Weasel's turn.
Now, I never did find any kind of rate of fire for missile weapons, so I don't know if I can still shoot my bow twice in a round, but I'm going to shoot my bow.
Yeah, it's funny you should say that because I couldn't find anything either, but I'm going to stick with a bow can fire too.
Okay.
I'll be back
Same
in
with
2
daggers,
seconds,
you
guys.
can throw 2 daggers in a round.
What's that?
Is it the same with daggers where you can throw 2 daggers in a round?
No, daggers was always 1, but
Okay.
but arrows were always 2 in first edition. So I'm going to stick with it because I like that rule.
Okay, I'm going to shoot my short bow.
It's kind of like with the first edition bard. I'm going to stick with the first edition bard because I like first edition bards.
Crit.
All right.
On the first.
Sweet.
And then a 19 on the second. Or I'm sorry, a 20 on the second.
What are
So
the rules on? What are the rules on stat bonuses above 19? The chart in the book only goes up to 19.
And
we'll just go with that for right now.
Okay.
Go ahead
So,
and
doesn't change.
Oh, your strength doesn't change at all?
Oh,
well, my strength goes up, but the bonus doesn't change.
I triple damage to 1.
That
what?
sucks.
Reroll damage on the triple damage.
Because I get the prayer bonus. Do I add the prayer bonus before tripling it? Yeah, probably.
Before.
So 5,
there
6,
we go.
So 18 points on the first.
18 points of damage.
And then 3 on the second.
My bonus is
1 in the eyeball. Come on.
And then what was the damage? You got 3 on the other one?
3 on the other. So
your arrows just sink
21.
into this thing. There's no like blood or anything. It's just like, one right in his head, another one right in his shoulder, one of his shoulders.
Damn. Even I'm looking at my bow. Damn.
All right. And now my guy is going to... Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Get back to my other screen.
So is Davin our tank now and not Thad? Because I thought Davin didn't wear armor.
No, my AC is 2.
2?
Yeah. Chainmail plus the ring of protection plus the holy symbol gives me a +1.
That's a D&D armor class, I suppose.
Yeah, it's got to be. Still, if you convert that, I'm sure that's pretty good.
I'm sporting a 14.
Oh, no, he missed on his first swing. I'm just looking to see.
Oh, you
No, we're
got
talking
it.
about the cleric's armor class. Cliff, you're fine.
Okay. Okay, so when your arrows sink into this guy, it does sink in like it's soft. Okay? Even though this guy is kind of grayish looking, the arrows stick into him and you get this thunk. Okay? And okay. And basically, it's got several arms carrying weapons, and it's going to swing 3 times at Davin. So it's going to hit AC 19.
Hit. What the heck is this thing?
And AC 15.
Hit.
All right. And it's got a short sword in one hand for 3 points of damage, and a club in the other one that hits you for 1 point. So it does a total of 4 points of damage. So I'm going to go ahead and go -4 as it thump hits you. Yeah, this thing, it's weird. It's like, it's kind of clay-like creature, but it's also kind of soft, as you notice from the arrows thunking into it. It looks like a minotaur, but with several arms. And now it's Davin's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. I'm going to haul off and hit the thing.
Okay.
$15.
Miss. And that takes us back to initiative. Oof.
I think I'm set to only roll 10.
All right.
What is the armor bonus for chainmail?
+5.
Is it? Oh, okay. So it is just going the other way.
Yeah, it's just going the other way. Yep.
That means my armor class is.
Don't forget Dex and magic bonus and healing symbol and anything else that will add to it.
No, I did add magic bonus. That's how I get 18.
Sweet. Yes.
Sweet.
Get up there.
Armor class. Jesus. All right.
No.
So Weasel goes first.
I'm going to throw my cloak on. I'm going to throw my hood on my cloak so I go invisible.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run past him.
Okay. So you can go, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This would be, but you're running. So yeah, you can go there.
Yeah, that's going to be all my action. Just get behind him.
Thad.
Oh, I should probably quit playing with my character. Let's see. How far can I move? Can I move and attack, or can I just move?
You can move, let's see, they're 5-foot squares, so you can move 6 squares and still attack.
Hey, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to hit it with my mace.
Okay.
So I got a +1 from the mace, +2. It's a +1 mace. I rolled a 20.
A natural 20?
Yeah.
Sweet, that's a hit. So you get to roll the critical hit die, and let's see what happens. That's 2 criticals against this big bad guy. Oh, unbelievable.
Stun.
Okay.
For something
And
better.
roll damage.
Is this man size or large?
Man size.
Sweet. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points of damage.
You hit him right across the head, stunning him. Oof. All right. So then that takes us to Yurik.
I'm going to walk forward and then throw a dagger at him.
Okay. Roll.
Three.
That's a miss. I think you might have hit Weasel.
Okay.
Just kidding. You throw your dagger.
What? Holy whoa.
Davin's turn.
Okay, we're
Smash
gonna
him, Big Davin.
I'm actually gonna try and apply sticky hands. This takes a standard attack, so I will attempt that.
Okay.
Is it automatic if he's stunned?
Ooh, not if I roll a 1.
That's a miss. That's a fumble.
Don't
I'm
break
making
your finger.
Thad the big guy next time.
This is really a bad showing. Ouch.
Yeah, you can roll on the fumble chart.
What die do I roll?
Reminded me of a certain barbarian dead
I
weight.
created a table, I think. There should be a table.
Um,
Fumble. It's under the
yeah, I've
macro
never-
tab.
Down towards the bottom, rollable tables.
Yeah.
There's a hit, a fumble, and a location.
macro tab?
Macro tab.
Yeah.
Oh.
The collection.
I'm only seeing initiative show here. Oh, down further, you said?
All the way down.
Critical
past
fumble.
the deck.
All the way at the
Yep.
bottom.
Did it roll?
Drop weapon.
Okay, well, you're using your fist, so nothing too bad happens there. All right, so
my top, my jacket and shirt fall off.
yeah. So the
So you flex.
the
really
Minotaur, the Minotaur is stunned and does nothing. So now I'm going to and roll initiative, you guys.
hard.
Damn it.
All right.
Ooh, David.
The Minotaur is still stunned. So Davin, you go first.
All right, let's see if we can actually make contact. I'm gonna take the opportunity while he's stunned to try to apply the sticky hands again.
Okay.
20.
And that's a hit.
Okay,
We're
so
now
no
stuck.
damage is dealt, but my hand is on him, and as long as I maintain contact, I get bonuses. So
Okay. And now Weasel.
All right, I step behind him and skewer him with my sword,
Roll.
doing a backstab. So that's a plus
Go for
4
it.
plus the 1, so I have an extra plus 5. So I rolled a 24, and
That's a hit.
I have times 3 damage. Oh, so I have a plus 1 and the times 3 damage. So 10, so 11, so 33 points of damage
Wow.
Holy crap.
wow.
with a plus 2 weapon.
Wow.
And this thing crumples to the ground. Dang. I thought I was going to get like a ton of hits off of this guy, but nope.
Nice.
Dang.
And then I flip the hood back from my cloak.
Yeah, I probably look a little bit confused as I put my hand on him. Finally, and then all of a sudden he falls out from underneath my hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Split in half.
No, we just got lucky.
All right.
So you said he was kind of a gelatin-like
Clay-like?
or clay-like?
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys kind of investigate this thing, it appears to be a real like creature made of flesh, but its body is covered in clay.
Like an armor. Okay.
That's interesting.
And it has multiple arms.
Where's its mouth located?
It looks so. Just imagine a minotaur with multiple arms.
Okay.
The torsos. It looks like there's multiple torsos on it that don't appear to be like this. Don't appear to be the same, right?
So
It's a very
it's
bizarre looking
constructed.
creature.
It's not natural. Yeah, it's not natural. It's either a demon or it's something constructed by some dark arts like your.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this your Uncle Summerhome?
Well, it might be related. I'll check my knowledge of my fungal necrophilia.
Necrofungula?
Necrofungula, yeah.
You know what
If
sucks?
All right. Are we gonna circle around the room or the? Well,
did he have weapons in his hands, or were those all clay things?
He had some, a couple short swords and some clubs.
I'll detect magic on him.
You detect that the creature was magical, but nothing on the weapons.
Huh.
Okay, well, let's keep going.
So the passage goes to the south and also goes to the east.
Oh, I bet to the east it goes around that stone.
east. Yeah, I want to check the stone thing out.
I bet that's a little room. If we get to the east side, there may. Yep, there's a door.
And you spot a dead body to the north.
Oh. It's just. Ooh.
What's that?
Well, I have that scroll. I have a scroll that has "Speak with the Dead" on it. We can find out what happened.
It's not a bad idea.
As my, I'm going to check my fungal staff, see if anything's alerting us to danger. It's got any rise in it.
What race
now.
is? What race is this corpse?
Human.
Perfect. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use the scroll to cast "Speak with Dead."
Okay. And so you pull out the scroll, read from it, cast the spell. The scroll burns up as you're reading it, vanishes into dust. Let's take a look here.
I don't know what level the scroll is.
Let's take a look. Speak with Dead. Search.
It also depends on how
Yes.
long they've been.
41. All right. Speak with the Dead is only a level 2 cleric spell. The spell allows the caster to ask several questions of a corpse. The corpse can answer questions that the creature knew in life. It will answer in its own language. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, and repetitive. If the alignment of the caster is opposed to that of the corpse, it resists answering, and the caster must make a check as if against spell resistance 12. All right, so you cast the spell, and then the dead body turns and looks at Thad.
I'm going to go on guard.
What happened here?
I was killed.
What killed you?
Several men, 2 women.
Anybody have any ideas?
Why did they kill him?
What were you doing here?
What were you doing here?
We were hired by the Duke.
There you go, the first party.
What did the Duke send you here to do?
Find his brother. Retrieve a magical item.
Okay, so they did the same thing.
Did they find the magical item?
Did you find the magic item?
Did the Duke's brother kill him?
We did not find the magic item.
Yeah, was the Duke one of the persons who killed you?
Did you recognize any of the individuals that killed you out of those men and 2 women you mentioned?
I had never seen them before.
Were they in these caves?
What did these men and women look like?
Human. Half-orc.
They use magic?
Yes.
Did they have any symbols on them, on their garb?
No.
Do you know what's in this room? Behind that door to the west?
No.
Do you have any loved ones that you want to know you're dead?
No.
I'm out of ideas.
It's good for me.
Was the Duke's brother one of the people who killed you?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said you never saw any of them before.
He had never seen him before. That's the first time he saw him. It's cryptic, remember?
However, you did ask if she had recognized any of them, and if she knew that one of them was a Duke, she probably should have said yes to that.
You asked if it was the Duke.
Well, right now, but earlier he asked if he used the word recognize, if you
No.
recognized any of
Before
them.
you guys asked if it was the Duke, and I said no.
Okay.
It was the Duke's brother. It was his group. So they are been down here or are down here.
You're right. They did say the Duke, didn't they? Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Say the Duke. I just asked if you recognized any of them.
It's another part of the question. All right, I think we're good. I mean, unless you guys have any, and the spell's still in act.
So we've ascertained that the Duke's brother has a group down here.
Yep.
The body falls back.
I kick open
Eyes
the door.
closed. Kick open the door. All right.
Another frozen room. Oh, shit.
All right. So this opens up into a little room, 20 by 20. In the middle of the floor, some weird runes carved into the ground.
That looks safe.
Do you have read magic?
I
have decipher script as a thief ability.
And I have detect magic with my wand. I pointed at those runes.
It is magical.
Probably a glyph of warding.
Could be
Yes.
something like that. Is there a gem or something in there, like in the picture, or is it just ruins?
So it's
Because I'm seeing
it's just,
lasers coming out of
so it is blue.
statue's eyes.
Yeah, but it's not a gem. It is blue though.
Okay. Is
And
it
with
faceted
these-
like that?
well, I mean, it's drawn like that and painted like
Okay,
that.
drawn. Okay.
Oh, is there statues like Hans's earlier statues?
Yeah,
The
they're little
same.
statues of exactly. Yeah.
And you might want. Do you have dispel magic?
I step
That-
inside, just inside.
Okay. You step inside. You notice a very, very, very slight hum.
Mm,
Do I feel better?
You feel indifferent.
I leave the room. Well, because that one room with all the statues I healed.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe there's not enough filth in this room. No. Yeah, I don't want to go in.
Well, okay, so do I recognize this as like another worship place?
It is not a place of worship.
Has this room been messed up like the other rooms?
Nope. It's very clean.
And it's the same 3 statues, though?
It is.
Hans, this is your god, right? Why don't you go ahead and step in? See if you feel the hum.
Yeah, I'll step in.
Maybe it's warded against, unless it's her followers.
You detect a low hum.
And what's in the center?
It's just some symbol painted onto the floor.
Oh, that's it?
And it is magical, from the wand.
Oh, that. Oh. I
There's
wonder if
like glyphs or something that are glowing.
I wonder if that's a teleporter.
The glyph that's painted on the floor is something that looks like it was obviously purposely done, but does it look like it was something added to this room after the fact, or it's actually supposed to be part of the room in the makeup?
You can't tell. It does not look out of the ordinary.
So it's not like some, punk mages came in here and tagged the place.
Correct.
Okay, all right.
So what happens in the center of the room?
Well, let's. Hey, what happened to my? Hang on. All right. Thad steps into the center and vanishes.
Yep. Boop. That's what I thought.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, bye, Thad. It was nice knowing you. Let's get out of here, guys. Shit.
What the hell?
What do we do? He just disappeared?
That is my mate. I trust him. I run in.
Oh, jeez.
I run in after him. You only live once!
We're just going to get teleported to the other room that's just like this.
Or disintegrated entirely. Thank you very much.
Then it'll be an early
Raise
night.
curtain.
I just walk into the room.
Everybody's
Pull out a
vanishing.
I pull out a carrot. And I kind of absentmindedly take a bite off the carrot and step forward.
That might not be safe. You might be part carrot.
It might be
You've
like
seen
the fly.
right?
Yeah, right.
Davin, why are you so orange?
Toss me.
You look like a giant.
No.
Sorry, it's a salad joke. A bad salad
I'm
joke.
still on the screen. I didn't quite make it all the way.
You're in between. You're in the upside down.
That's
No,
because
I
you
don't
just
like this.
teleported over to the down the hall there.
Oh,
Did I
randomly.
really?
Fucking
You all-
randomly.
Oh, this is where we teleported to?
I
That's
don't have a
correct.
light source. Are
Wait,
there
what?
torches here?
So
Oh, it
Yurik,
was
you walk into
random?
the big room, you see
Oh,
Thad in there.
Yurik. Thad.
What happened? That was weird.
Huh.
I got teleported to the game room.
Oh, there's Davin.
Oh, when I was in the game room, I'm going to look underneath the bed to see if there's any stuff.
Nah,
I
you
walk
don't really
back
see
up to the
anything.
room. I walk up back to the room and then yell, "Hey, everybody!"
What? Do we hear him down the hall?
Yeah, you hear him shouting. Davin, you hear him shouting.
I'll yell back.
We got separated.
Oh, I bet we have to find the other room first before it works. Might be a way back.
Well,
I say we not do that again.
yeah, it probably wasn't the smartest thing.
It's fun.
Let's go down here. It looks like there's tentacles or something sticking out here.
Yeah, we're gonna run over to the Thad.
Whoa, what's Davin doing over here?
Or I mean Davin, sorry.
There's just more dead bodies.
It's where I got teleported to.
So this is where the other party died.
Oh, there's a way south there, or this north. Which way should we go?
So there's nothing over here.
Sorry, my dead bodies got moved.
There's a somewhat suggestive cavern in the hallway.
Opening flower. Whispering rose.
What's this?
Just a hole in the ground.
Oh, that's... No.
Whoa.
Thad crawls in.
Is that bringing back bad memories for you?
Is there anything
Oh.
up there?
Critters walk out of holes.
And tentacles, too.
Cool. That's true. I want to stay away from the giant black hole in the ground.
Oh, shit.
And you open up into a new area, and it's initiative.
What?
Star Insigni. There's another gate.
So down this passage, you see some creatures at the edge of your light. Let's get that. Turn order. All right.
Third.
Is that gate supposed to be up in the corner?
You see some slithering. Oh, no, I didn't move that.
Figured.
See some slithering creature up ahead. Oops, gotta move those guys too. Let me go
Lascar.
ahead and reveal. Hang on. Let me reveal this. There we go.
What in Sam Haines hell is that?
Indeed. So it's Davin's turn. He won initiative.
Okay, let me see here.
Maybe they haven't noticed us.
You said they're some kind
No, we
of
rolled
slithering
initiative.
creature?
Yep, looks pretty much like that with a couple of tentacles coming out of it.
Well, I can't really get through the hallway here, so I'll take a moment to light a torch.
Okay. Whoosh. You now have a torch.
Thank you.
Thad.
Are these humanoid?
Not at all.
Ducks. Well, I guess I will engage. 1,
Okay.
2, 4, 5, and I attack.
All right, roll.
So 19 plus 1, 20. So 20, not natural.
That's a hit. You run up to this thing. It smells horrible as you get closer. And you swing and you hit it.
Is this larger man size?
Man-sized.
5 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. There it is. All right. So it is going to attack. And this thing looks disgusting. It's got like 2 leg-like appendages on the bottom. It's got a couple of like tentacles up on the top. It looks disgusting. It smells disgusting. And it lashes out at you once and then twice. And I can't believe I'm rolling so bad. And it misses you both times. This thing comes running forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. I can make it right there, almost dancing as it frolics down this passageway and strikes out at Uric, hitting AC 9, which is going to be a miss. And then this one comes frolicking down this way and
Frolic?
attacks Thad. Oh, yeah, it's kind of weird how it moves. AC
Kinda like
17, which is
hopping
a
on its
miss.
tentacles.
And AC 15 is a miss. Yeah, it's weird. Now it is Weasel's turn.
I'm gonna stab with my magical sword at it.
Okay.
Do we still have prayer in effect?
Let's see. How long was that one?
It only
I
lasts.
probably missed.
I'm going to say no. We've gone through a couple of
12.
encounters since
Yep,
then.
12.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I miss.
And Urik's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna step back and blast it with a magic missile.
All right.
Yurik, why do you
And
have
I
a yellow
believe-
square around you?
Me?
You must have them highlighted in your turn order.
Yeah, I don't.
If you
Oh, I
highlight
see.
somebody
Oh,
in
yeah.
your cover
Cool.
chart.
Okay, that's
I
cool.
think
Sorry.
it's 9 damage.
Cast a magic missile at it. 9 points of damage. It smells like stinking, rotten, burned, rotten stink. Now.
You're making it worse.
All right. So now, everybody roll initiative. And then I need everybody to roll Constitution. Everybody needs to make a Constitution check after you roll initiative here. 1, 2, 3.
How does secondary work?
You don't
I
use
rolled a
it.
24.
Only some classes use it.
Oh, okay.
All right, Yurik. Davin, you're okay. Weasel, you're okay. Thad needs to roll. Yep.
My Constitution's 15.
And what is your roll?
18.
Add your level to it.
Oh, so that would make 24.
Yep, you're good. Okay, so we're going to start with Weasel.
All right. I'm going to stab at this thing again.
Okay.
You got it, Weasel. Oh, yeah.
24.
Dang, you've been
Natural
rocking
20.
tonight.
20.
That's a hit.
Death.
Whoa.
Boom.
Weasels are fucking
Shit.
DD damage dealer.
So you jump in there and just with your sword, kill it instantly. Yurik is like, yeah, good job, but then falls down on his knees, vomiting, and he can't stop vomiting.
That was gross. At least
Now
I'm not
it's
shitting myself at the same time.
Weasley!
Hey man,
Yeah.
what's the Wayne's World? If they barf and they come back, it was meant to
I don't
come back
remember.
to me, Weasel.
All
That
right.
got weird.
It's Davin's turn. Yurik is going to be laid up for the next 9 turns, vomiting.
9
Oh
turns.
my god, you're going to die.
Dehydration.
Long?
So I'm
Well,
like
sorry, 9 rounds.
stunned
but
for-
yeah,
I'm stunned for 9 rounds, basically.
yeah.
Well, that's
You
no
are.
good.
You just can't
Don't
handle
fail
the
your-
stench.
Don't fail your checks, guys.
Holy
crap.
shit.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna
Garbage
go ahead
monster.
and move to there and attack the one that's behind Thad.
So that one.
Yes.
Okay.
10.
That's a miss.
Lovely.
All right. And my guys are going to attack. Swinging twice at Thad, the one in the front. The one in back, swinging twice more at him. That's a hit. And that's a miss. You get smacked for 4 points of damage by the one behind you.
Motherfucker.
-4. Boom. And then that one's dead. So now it's Thad's turn.
I'm going to strike at the one I've hit.
Okay.
15.
Let's see here. That's a hit.
Five points of damage.
You heard it a little bit. Now, roll initiative again. Yurik, you don't need to roll.
Thanks.
Davin's turn.
All right, let's try this again.
A 1.
Give me back my 20s, Weasel.
Serious?
That's going to be a fumble.
Oh, snap.
That's no good.
Got to roll on the fumble table.
We might have another person knocked
Hit
out.
ally. He hits Thad. Go ahead and roll damage.
From 5 feet away. All right, damage is 11 points.
Jesus
All right, you do this.
Christ!
You're doing this kind of like
Damn.
running punch thing, and then you're like, "Whoa! I tripped on a rock." And you punch Thad,
He just Superman punched Thad in the back of the head.
which was a really killer punch. Just hit the wrong guy. It's like Iron Fist. You know, his hand lights up and just boom as he hits that. Weasel.
Thunder, wind, attack.
You're like, I can't believe that.
The beautiful punch.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Thad catching it out of the corner of his eye, was really impressed until it actually hit him.
Damn, good hit.
There's 2 monsters on either side of him, and you punch right in the middle.
Maybe I need glasses.
So I'm not sure who to shoot my arrows at now.
Yeah, who do we need to take out? Davin? Reroll character.
I think the stench has drawn him mad.
I can see it now. You all turn on me, and I end up defeating you.
Now
Just
you'll
barely.
roll well.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm going to run in and stab at this other thing. Can I use my sneak attack? Does it sense me coming?
You can use your sneak
Not
attack.
my backstab, my sneak attack. Okay.
Yeah, you can use sneak attack.
So
Pretty focused on Thad.
Awesome.
So is
Look at
Davin.
that. See, that's the way you
So I
do
rolled
it,
a 25.
Davin. Just
That's a
watch
hit.
what the weasel does and do that.
+4 to damage. So
Oh, yeah.
What is that? 14 points.
14. Yep.
Yep. Man, almost cut him right in half. Like dropped in half and hit points right there.
Sweet.
All right. All right. These guys are going to continue to attack Thad.
We're coming,
Swing
Thad.
twice. That's a miss from the guy in the front. Guy in the back swings twice. Hits him once. Boom. 2 more points of damage. Hit from behind.
Davin did more damage to me in one punch than these.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was just like, God dang, that's a lot of damage.
I think that's actually among the highest damage that I've been privy to since I've joined.
Yeah,
And
that
I'm
was
talking
pretty bad.
from enemies or anybody.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Save for Weasel.
Oh, did Thad get an attack? He was the last
Yeah,
on
but
that
that
list.
was a critical.
Oh,
that was
yeah. So Thad, you go ahead and attack. We'll wait to do the turn order here.
13.
To the one in the front.
The one I've been hitting, yeah.
Yep. Boom. Knock him down pretty good. And then we need...
7 points of damage.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was damage.
No, that was my...
Let me add that back in. Okay, so a 13 in armor class 13 is a miss.
Okay.
Did we need to do another initiative?
Yep, so roll initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Davin. All right, so Thad goes first. You hear Yurik retching.
Well, how does the 2 hit? Because my THACO is 18 under the old system, so how does that work in the new system?
So in the new system, right? So you roll your attack.
Hit.
Yeah, I rolled a 12. I have a +1 from my mace, but I haven't added anything to it.
A base to hit. You should
You
have
a base to hit.
It's probably 2.
Oh, yeah. The opposite. So my attack actually would have been 15. AC 15
would hit. That would hit.
And then I did 7 points of damage.
Okay. And now it's your turn again because you won initiative.
I got this. Oh, I missed.
Okay. Davin.
He has his mic muted.
Oh.
You're correct. I should have checked that first. Sorry. I'm going to try and shrug off the bad last round and attack again.
Okay.
And I should specify I'm actually going to be attacking the monster this time.
Which one?
Oh, the same
there
one.
You go.
Same one. Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, excellent. And then damage is 7.
Okay. Boom. All right, Weasel's turn.
I stab at him.
Stabby stab.
Cool.
19.
Let's see. You hit armor class 19?
Yep.
Or 9?
19.
19 is a hit.
9 points of damage.
Dang.
The weasel's like, fuck this.
Yeah,
My
I'm rolling really
family's dead. I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I mean, my dad's dead. That's happened less than 24 hours ago, so I'm still pretty, sore about things. And I know that guy's close who did it. I bet he's the one that was following us. His party probably died in here deeper down, and he's the only one who survived and ran out. And now he's waiting for us to get down there, and he's just following along behind. Oh, shit.
And he hits his buddy.
Sweet.
Only 2.
He has
Nice.
more buddies.
They can do that too.
All right.
Oh, that other one's still alive.
Yep. And initiative.
I still out?
God, I'm glad I rolled death on that first one. These guys are
Oh, yeah,
crazy
you're
strong.
still out. You still
This
got
is
4 more
round
rounds.
4. Yeah.
Holy
something like
crap.
So Davin's needs to roll initiative. All right. Weasel goes first.
that. Yep, I slice at him this time.
You may be able to take him out this turn.
Better stick to the stabbing. I miss.
Yeah, slicing doesn't seem to be doing very good for you.
Davin's turn.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to kick the thing.
Okay.
Boot to the head.
17.
There you go.
That's a hit.
All right.
There you go.
10 points damage.
Boom.
Sweet.
It is dead.
Bam.
Get off my
Damn.
boot.
All right, this thing's gonna.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my turn and move to here.
Okay. It swings twice at Thad, but it misses. Thad's turn.
I'm going to swing at it. God damn it, I missed.
Okay. And Davin is in position to kill. Initiative.
Give him the death touch, Davin.
Oh man, I keep rolling crappy initiative.
Just don't wrestle with that stinky thing. Wrestle.
Don't have the death touch yet.
This turn order thing rocks, by the way.
Yeah, I like
It's pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, so Davin's turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and strike at this last creature here.
Okay.
19.
That's a hit for sure.
9 points of damage.
Damn. That's pretty good. He's pretty weak. Thad's turn.
I'll finish him off. I will not finish him off.
All right, Weasel's turn.
I run in and stab.
There you go.
That's a hit.
6.
And it is dead.
Damn.
Boom.
I'm going to touch myself.
This reminds me way too much of Yurik's place, or of Yurik's uncle's.
Yeah. So Yurik is on his hands and knees vomiting still.
I healed myself for 7 points.
All right.
Yeah.
Yurik
What
continues
in the
to
back of
vomit.
this chamber?
Yeah,
I'm going to give him his
so-
privacy. That's his shoe.
You're like, we could heal him, but what the hell? Give him his privacy.
Or look over him while other monsters are randomly walking
I
around.
set a glass of water next to him.
Hold my hair.
Oh, yeah. So you're like, here's a water skin.
I still
You're
have
like,
some.
don't drink it. It's for washing your vomit off my boots.
Yeah, you got some on your chin there.
I had that post the sweet one.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Sweetwater, that negates poison, and you add it to stuff, and it'll make it drinkable.
Yeah, it
Like,
turns
if
it
it's
into like
poisonous,
an
it'll
antidote
make-
kind of thing.
Right.
It's a great spell.
So at the back end of this cavern is a little door. It all ends into that little door there.
Look for traps.
And roll it.
Am I back up yet or not?
After a little bit of time, yeah, you get up. You're good. You are really, really thirsty. You can't believe how disgusting these things are. You want some
Gross.
water. You want to wash out your mouth.
See, water skin.
Yeah.
Yurik, I was thinking of you.
Thanks, bro.
No problem, man. Anytime. So I
did
rolled
not
a
detect
13
Yeah,
on
no,
primary.
You're like, it's good.
I slowly open it.
Okay.
He swings it open. He's lying.
All right, so it opens up into, this 15 by 15 foot room, and there is this above ground coffin sitting there.
A sarcophagus or a coffin? Is it like a
a
giant
coffin.
thing, or just?
No, it's more like a regular old
Okay.
coffin.
I bet you there's nothing in there.
Well, then you won't be afraid to go in.
No, this is Thad's realm. These are all deities to his god.
I wonder if
Check it out.
It's headless.
I've been frozen, burned, puked on. I'm getting sick of this place.
Yeah.
We gotta find out what's in there.
Okay.
Davin, you're gonna go in front.
Thad's already checking.
Yeah. There we go. Good job, Thad.
All right. It's a coffin above ground.
Any scriptures on the walls or anything might tell us who this guy is.
Not in
There's
there.
nothing. Yeah.
I'm yelling at
Anything
that.
like
Thad, what's up in there?
There's a coffin.
Should we open it?
I pray to Shantea.
Well, we're looking for a magic,
Okay.
some kind of item in here, so I imagine it could be buried with someone. Right? So we
I'm
gotta
not
check it out.
one to desecrate graves.
What are you talking about? Weasel. There's probably the items. You should go check it out.
I walk in and kick off the lid.
Jesus.
You kick off the lid. Inside are 3 boxes.
Oh. Just 3 boxes. Oh, what was boxes of ash?
I check for traps.
Okay, you go to the first one, roll.
16.
You find a trap.
This one is
poison
trapped.
needle trap inside the little lock here.
It has a poison needle in it. And I move to the next box.
Arma.
Okay. It is not
This
trapped.
box is fine. I pick it up and toss it at Thad.
You set it off. Hopefully that's not trapped.
All right, so you grab the second box.
I rolled a 4, tossing it at Thad. For him to catch, not like throwing it at him.
You throw it to Thad, but it goes wild. Thad, if you're going to catch this thing, you need to, make a dex check.
I have the bonuses, so it's just the dice plus my. So 16 plus my level
Yeah, you
is
catch
6.
You catch the
22.
box. You're like, ooh.
I shake it.
You hear some things rattling inside.
I'm going to go ahead and check the third box now.
That it was fine, so I open it.
I rolled a 13.
On
Primary.
the third one, you do not detect a trap. It is locked though.
What
Okay.
about the one? What about the one I'm trying to open that the weasel said
Okay,
was
that one. So you try to open that one, but it's locked. The second box.
Oh, okay.
You're like, oh, I'll just open it up. Damn it, it's locked.
Mm.
Can you disarm traps?
I'm more the finding traps kind, not necessarily the disarm kind. That sounds dangerous.
The third box is bigger than the other two. It's not one you're going to be able to throw around.
I have
No, I was
knock.
gonna say,
Knock will open one of these things.
Okay,
Knock.
go for it.
So Hans's or the third one?
Is knock specific to an individual lock, or is it an area effect?
It's
It's specific to a lock.
Yeah,
Okay.
specific.
Well, you could do the poison needle one because if the traps will go off, no one's touching it. Wait.
The first box isn't locked.
It's just trapped.
So which one should we?
The big one. I said
Okay.
the big one.
Let's do number 3. I'll unlock it.
Okay. So you cast knock on it. All right.
Yeah.
You hear it click.
Should just open.
Open it, Eric.
What?
Open it.
Should just open.
Okay, so it opens up. Inside, you see equipment. There's a suit of chainmail. There's some potions in there. Find a ring.
Point your wand at it, Eric.
This is from the parties. This is where they put all the loot from the parties. Is in here.
Cool.
Point your wand at it.
I will. I'll point my wand at each
It is
item.
all magical.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay. Second box, I'm going to try to lockpick the second box.
I'm going to put on the chainmail.
Okay.
26
Nice.
primary.
Yeah, you unlock it.
Open it.
You open it up. Roll Constitution.
Damn it.
And
A 20.
Everyone or just him?
I'll tell you in 1 second here. Thad, roll Constitution.
What?
Uric, roll Constitution. Davin, roll Constitution.
Fuck.
He opens it up, and poof! This big cloud of smoke spreads out about 10 feet.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, God.
Rolled a 7.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, God.
Sorry, guys.
So I think Davin's okay. I think that's his primary, his Constitution. Yeah.
It is, yes.
Davin,
Sorry.
you're okay. You cough a little bit. This is obviously a poison trap. Everyone else is having trouble breathing.
Even me? I rolled a 20.
And let's see. Where is... Weasel rolled a 20. It's 2.
Oh, technically I'm
That
up
would
here because
be...
it's the armor.
Oof. That was really, really close, but Weasel is okay. Barely.
Yeah, it's not a primary.
You're caught.
And I'm the one who opened it.
Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, you didn't see the minuses on this thing. So, yeah, barely.
Oh.
Weasel's okay, but everyone else, Thad and Uric, coughing. They're having trouble breathing.
Fungal stab.
You guys need to get out of the room.
Oh, yeah. If it's the cloud, I'm going to run out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's just this poison cloud. But it's in their lungs now. They're on their knees. They can barely move.
So it doesn't do anything.
Everybody's
More
just watching
vomiting.
them.
I was about to
It's
say,
like-
I'd give him some water.
You're like, here, splash it on the face. Get it out of your eyes.
Thanks. I'm going to look in the potions, or there is anything that looks like a cure poison. Nothing's marked with runes or anything. I'm digging around in the
Nothing's marked. Anything
How
like
much?
that. There are potions in there, but none of them are labeled.
Hans, can you cure poisons yet? Or, I mean,
Not while I'm gagging.
Thad?
Yeah.
Well, catch your breath.
We have to get out of this room, right? Or can we even walk?
You can
There's
walk.
one last box. Did we want to open it?
Oh, that's
No, we're
You guys are
dying here.
dying.
Come on,
Literally
Weasel. Let's
dying.
take care of the immediate situation first.
Sorry.
I mean, are we out of the poison cloud so we're not like continually
I
getting
mean,
poisoned?
The cloud only goes. It's just temporary cloud.
Yeah.
So
Is it-
yeah.
When
I mean, we don't-
when I'm done gagging, I'm going to put on the chainmail.
You're not done gagging.
Okay. I
You're
gagged.
both struggling to breathe.
I gagged and struggled to breathe.
It'll be
Yep.
okay. Deep breaths.
Actually, no, it won't. Everybody's going to take 3 points of damage. You guys are.
That's natural. It's just the body expelling it.
Expelling that much blood?
Okay.
You're having
Still
trouble
choking.
catching your breath. You're coughing. You're not getting any better. You're only getting worse.
What color potions are in the thing?
Oh, let's take a look.
I drink the Sweetwater potion on that.
Okay. You grab the Sweetwater potion and drink it. Let's see. What are we going to do with Sweetwater in this situation?
Because I have one I can give Yurik if this works.
That's what I'm hoping to find out. After that, I'm just drinking random shit out of the.
And that was my plan. Take random one and start drinking it.
Well, here's the thing with Sweetwater is that it doesn't take very much to be effective. So you don't have to drink
So
the
you
whole
can
thing.
share
Like
it.
a drop of it will purify, 100,000 cubic feet.
Holy cow.
And so
I don't know about the lungs necessarily,
good.
but it would probably take care of any kind of the choking aspect of it.
Yeah, so you're not choking anymore. You feel a little refreshed. It tastes sweet. You're not choking. You can talk.
I give some to Wyrick.
Okay, same thing happens to him. You can talk. He's not choking
Dying.
anymore. You're just like,
We're dying.
I'm dying.
Help.
Do something. Do something.
We have no cure poisons left.
Why don't try healing?
Well, I haven't taken that much damage yet. I've only taken 3 points of damage.
I'm going to turn over to Weasel and say, so what's in that box?
All right, 3 more points of well, no, I'm going to roll. Yeah, 3 more points of damage.
Maybe the antidote's in the box. I picked the lock. Or no, I removed the trap. On the small box in there.
So the second box is locked.
No, the second box is what blew up in our face.
He unlocked it.
Oh,
and it blew
yeah.
up.
Second one, that's the one blew up. The third one...
First?
That one's been open.
The third one we opened.
First one. First one's not locked.
Right, it has the trap. No, it has a trap. That's what I meant. I'm gonna disarm the trap, put my life on the line here. For you, Yurik.
Thanks, bro.
Okay. All right, you
Nice.
disarm the poison needle trap. Okay, and you open it up. It's filled with gold and silver and gems and a golden statue.
Oh.
I hand that to Thad, the statue.
You are holding a golden statue. You feel like you've won an award.
We're still dying? Are we still choking and shit?
You're not choking anymore, but you're not good.
Okay.
It's hard to breathe.
Cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay, you can heal yourself some hit points that you're losing.
Okay.
But you have been poisoned.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see a bar above Thad's head, and it doesn't look like Yurik does either.
Yeah, what's your maximum hit points, Thad?
Me?
Yeah, what's Thad's maximum hit points?
48.
There we go. And then Uric, yeah, he's got his on there. He's got 14 max. He's at 7.
38 healed for 6.
Wonder
Yeah,
if
healed for
mending
6.
would.
Yeah, I should be at 38.
You know what would work? Remove poison, cure poison.
Like any of those spells that Hans has, yes.
I don't have those.
I thought you have access to any free spell.
Oh, but cure poison isn't first, second, or
Let's take a look.
Sure.
book D. But no, cure poison doesn't come until when the hell does it come? Oh, there it is. Neutralize poison. Yeah, that's 4th level. I can't cast it yet.
We'll look in
Let's see.
here.
What about slow poison?
I have that. I mean, that just slows it.
Yep.
And I mean, I can cast slow poison on both of them. So I'll do that.
Okay.
I take it these chests are not affixable to the ground?
They are not.
So the smaller one with all the coinage in it would probably go into the hole, I presume, and then the individual items that we aren't dispersing in the hole as well.
So here's what you guys gain. If you want to write this down. 3,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
4,500 silver pieces.
We got a shit ton of silver.
8 gems.
8 gems.
Worth 250 gold each.
Got the gold statue.
And the 1-foot gold statue worth 1,000 gold. The box that was trapped with the poison powder packet has a small spell book in it.
Oh, cool. I mean, the mage should just take it.
If I live.
It's got... yeah. So the spells it has are erase, push, sleep, knock, wizard lock,
Dang it.
audible glamour,
Jesus.
feign death, and suggestion.
That's a little gold mine.
Okay.
I think that's worth a little long rock.
A little lung rock.
And then you guys already got the suit of chainmail. You recognize 6 potions of healing because you've seen those before. 2 other potions you don't recognize, and a ring. All right, so I think this is actually a good spot to stop.
Yes.
We
Yes,
got
reading my mind.
quite a ways into this, which is great. Had some great battles and stuff. And yeah, like everyone got to use tons of different abilities, and that was great. And yeah,
We're still poisoned though, starting up next time.
you are still poisoned, but we kind of slowed it down, and I'll do a little bit of research offline on the Castles and Crusades and slow poison and things like that. So but in
Well,
the
I'm
meantime,
putting on the magic chainmail and putting the regular chainmail into the.
And if we want to rest here too, I can identify later.
Yeah. Yep.
all right. So let's go ahead and everyone gets 2,500 experience. And with that, we can go ahead and wrap up the live streams as soon as I get to the right screen. So again, hopefully everyone checks out our website, thewednesdaynights.com. Check out the Facebook page, The Wednesday Nights, and Instagram, all that fun social media stuff, and of course Twitch. Right, we're on Twitch. I think so, Keith. We're still on Twitch.
Did we lose
Silence.
Keith?
Sorry, I pushed the talk.
Maybe, I don't know. Oh, did I hit? I forgot to hit.
Yes, we are still on Twitch.
He's still
cool. Exactly. So, check us out in 2 more weeks, and we will continue this killer adventure. Bye.
Thanks for watching.